Okay, I want to clarify a few things before I begin. I actually wanted to make this video because I want to talk about it, and it's about the lady in my life. I don't normally talk about MJ community things anymore because it's a waste of my time, but I saw this on my feed and I was like, all right, let me talk about it because I want to put my input on it. I also don't have an MJ page anymore. This is the new Instagram with all the video updates on my story. Feel free to follow it, please. That'll mean a lot. But, yeah, let's talk about the lady in my life. And let's talk about what the Rolling Stone has said about it being the worst song on Thriller. Now, I used to say the worst song on Thriller was The Girl Is Mine. And for to be honest, I kind of still feel that way because it is a weak track. But it grew on me over the years. I like it a little more now. Then I said one year my least favorite was Beat It, because that one had the most radio play at the time. I mean, I remember hearing that a lot more on the radio than Billie Jean. I mean, Billie Jean you hear on the radio more than Beat It. But I don't know. Lady in My Life, here they're saying, this is what they said. Feel free to read it. Now, here's the thing about Rolling. This is the one time I'm going to like, because their takes are very interesting. Some of the most hot takes in music come from the Rolling Stone. Now, I understand they've had a crazy history of Michael Jackson, saying a bunch of shit, putting him on 86 on the 500 chart. Listen, I think I'll say a lot of what they said about Michael is a hard disagree. But if I said that The Lady of My Life was my least favorite, or if I said Speed Demon was my least favorite on Bad, and I got murdered by MJ fans, it's not surprising how people are reacting, because people haven't been respecting opinions on any MJ, not just the MJ community, but every community. They haven't respected opinions for fucking years. So this doesn't surprise me at all. I remember saying a while back that Heal the World should have been a charity single, and I got attacked for that, okay? And this is why I'm not on fucking Instagram anymore doing the MJ shit, and that's why I decided not to make another MJ page, because of shit like that. But I still want to do this video because I don't give a shit on what anybody says anymore. Now, here's my opinion. The Lady in My Life is generally a phenomenal song. It has a great vocal delivery from Michael. I love the extended versions of The Lady in My Life. I think it's a really, really great song. Do I see where they're coming from with it being on the stage? I personally don't agree with it. I think The Lady in My Life is generally a phenomenal song, and it being the last track on Thriller is a perfect fit, in my opinion. I think if you were to look at all of the albums of Michael, Thriller, in my opinion, is the most perfect Michael Jackson album, because every other album that Michael had either has a ton of skips, not a ton of skips, but either a few skips, or the track lists are fucking like Spotify playlists. Bad is a perfect example of a Spotify playlist Michael album. Dangerous starts off amazing, but at the end, it's like I don't agree with the placement of certain songs. Same thing for History. History starts off great. History starts and ends great, but the placements of songs could be better, and some songs could have been replaced. That's just my opinion. If I were to create something like an alternate universe of Michael Jackson albums. Another thing that I'm noticing is that they've misspelled Billie Jean on this. They say Billy Bean, and people are making fun of Rolling Stone for that. But let me tell you something else. How come no one's mentioning about Yokohama 87 when they also misspelled Billie Jean? You're gonna laugh at them now? I don't think so, because that doesn't take away from how incredible that concert is. So that's another thing. But let me know how you feel about this. I don't really plan to say anything else. This is just a stupid thing that's gonna die off in like the next couple weeks. Let me know how you feel about this Lady in My Life thing. And it's a hard disagree, but I still feel that there are things called opinions. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which probably won't be for a bit. Bye bye, everybody.